is Rajon Rondo in the green, back on.
Up to Rondo. Rondo knows Allen's in the corner. Rondo takes it to the bucket and fouls. Cross court Rondo. Rondo's going to take it and make it.
It's game time. Here's Mike and Tommy.
All right, John, thanks very much. James Posey. Final words there with Brian Scalabrine at half court. We're just about set to go. Let's check out our Southwest Airlines starting lineups. It will be Scal and Pierce at the forward spot. Poe in the middle. Rondo and Ray Allen in the backcourt. For head coach Doc Rivers. Doc, of course, headed to the All-Star game this coming weekend in New Orleans, but a little unfinished business both tonight and tomorrow night before he and his staff get to that. On the other side, for the Pacers, they have Diener and Granger in the backcourt. Dunleavy, he was kind of touch and go here, but he is going to start the game. Foster and Murphy along that front line for head coach Jim O'Brien. It will be Jeff Foster jumping it up against Leon Poe. Tip is controlled by the Pacers, and we are underway.
Well, Diener is the point guard, and he has been very productive at that spot since Tinsley went down.
Dunleavy blocked from behind by one. Rondo, the loose ball picked up by Diener, skips it over to Granger. 4 on the shot clock. Granger misses deep, rebound loose, and Rondo's got it. Rondo coming off that double-double on Sunday, at double figures in rebounds and assists.
Boy, and a great hustle up the floor by Leon.
Poe trying to back his way in. Leon gets in the air. No. Rebound taken down by Dunleavy. Dunleavy, a very good rebounder for this basketball team. Diener left open. Back rims it, and Rondo's got his second board. On the break, bounce pass to Poe, and Leon's got 2.
That's what I mean about Leon. He is a dynamite fast break player for a big guy.
Granger off the bounce, takes it hard to the basket, and offensive foul is going to be called on Granger, and Ray Allen get up a little feisty.
Offensive foul, Danny Granger.
Take a look at Rajon Rondo, makes this good play to Leon, and Leon powers it through, and Leon took the charge.
Really not much of a crowd here at all tonight. Again, there is some inclement weather outside, but nothing as bad as what we hear it is back in the Northeast. South's off to the quick 4-0 lead. Granger taking all the shots, misses that one, and Rondo's got 3 rebounds. Pierce across the lane. They all collapse on him. Ray is open, buries it deep.
Well, that's the way I like to see this team play, is get it up quickly, attack their retreating defense, and find the open guy. Beautifully done by Pierce and Ray Allen.
Granger gets it back to Murphy, and Murphy can't break the ice. Scalabrine with the rebound. Pierce looks for a little screen. Foster jumps out. Poe open underneath. They find him, and Leon gets stripped. Got it back. Powers it up. No. Rebound tapped around, and Murphy comes away with that one. Now Diener quickly the other way. Into the paint. Keeps the dribble alive. Sends it back out to Granger. Diener in the paint again. Little floater. No. Rebound tipped. Leon's got that one. Celtics a quick 6-3 edge in rebounds in less than 3 minutes of the game. Pierce off the double team, finds Scalabrine, little ball fake, sends it out to Ray Allen, same spot, same result. Second 3 from Ray.
Getting into the teeth of that defense very easily, and Ray Allen's going to be a big part of this game if that defense continues to give the way it is.
8 points already for Ray Allen. Diener tries to answer. That's wide left. Pierce takes it right to the rack. Little hard off the glass. Nearly picked off by Rondo, and a late whistle by Leon Wood, and a foul is called on Rondo. Let's take a look at our Subaru key matchup. It's from the first meeting, which was back in November here in Indianapolis, and Pierce had 31 points in that game. Celtics had a huge advantage at the free throw line in that game and winning easily. Pierce, if I'm not mistaken, was 14 for 14, I think, at the line. Murphy along the baseline, score the basket, and the Pacers are finally on the board about 3.5 minutes into this.
Here's Murphy along the baseline. Leon.
Troy Murphy with the bucket at the line for your Pacers.
So they give him a 3-point opportunity. First on Leon, and of course the Celtics are down to 2 bigs, as we mentioned up top. So that's part of the problem that the Celtics have right now, is those bigs cannot get in foul trouble early.
Ray Allen right off the catch. Rebound taken down by Murphy. Had good position inside, and now Diener the other way. Diener very clever with the basketball. Hardly ever, and I mean hardly ever, turns it over. Tinsley is not expected back until after the All-Star break, and Diener really has done very well with the chance that Jim O'Brien has given him. 6th season as an NBA coach, winner of 53% of his games. That goes off Leon Poe out of bounds. It'll still be Pacer ball with 11 seconds on the shot clock. Dunleavy looking to inbound. Pacers trying to get set up. Comes into Murphy in the corner. He doesn't hesitate. Short. Rondo up there over the top of Dunleavy for the rebound. Ray Allen. Little pull-up jumper. Rims in.
Boy, this is terrific. Attack basketball. The defense never knows who even to pick up.
Diener along the baseline. Tipped in the air. It comes down to Murphy. Misses to follow, and Leon is there on the other side. Celtics the early 12-3 lead with the ball, and Pierce does not get a kind bounce. Pacers are relentless, though. They push it every single time. Murphy inside, and they're going to call Scalabrine for hands in the back. Time now for us to check out our Honeydew list. It's brought to you by Honeydew Donuts. Come try our Mocha Madness, a delicious blend of chocolate and our fantastic Honeydew coffee.
Well, take a look. Get there before the door opens, and that means a little up-tempo basketball. And minimize the fouls of the big guys that we talked about already. They're few and far between.
Allen's trying to work on Diener, who picked him up and throws it away.
Yeah, Leon was open initially, and then they closed down on him.
Murphy backing his way down, kicks it out to Diener, finds Granger on the baseline for 2. Danny Granger's playing very well. Had 29 points against Portland in the Pacers' last outing. And he's got his club back to within 5 after the Celtics jumped all over Indiana. And a blocking foul is going to be whistled on Foster. That'll be the first on Foster. Paul Pierce a little slow to get up, but he's okay.
Yeah, this is one of the tough ones when you stick out your knee like that and you catch a guy in the thigh. Boy, that hurts for a couple of days.
Comes into Rondo. Foster jumps out on him. Rondo, a traveling violation as he hesitated on the pass to Scalabrine. So the Celtics with their second turnover. Indiana's turned it over once. Pacers shooting just 23% to open the game.
Well, this is the type of team you can really take it to them. Their defense is not that good, and they have no shot blocker in there, so you could have a field day going to the rim.
Jermaine O'Neal, of course, in the suit over there on the Pacers bench, has missed the last 18 games. There's O'Neal, a subject of some trade rumors.
His second personal foul.
Second foul on Leon Poe here, 6 minutes into the game, so Glenn Davis will get some early minutes. As you look at the info on Jermaine O'Neal, of course, he's kind of damaged goods at the moment if you're talking about trading him.
Yeah, he has a lot of physical problems. He had a knee operation last year. They thought everything was okay, but still not able to really play 100%. And there's the early foul trouble we talked about on the Celtics big guys.
Murphy takes that one over the top. Scalabrine, then Scal blocked his field goal attempt. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay Indiana ball. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Nearly 6 minutes into this first quarter. Dunleavy to the basket. Big Baby didn't show, and that allowed Dunleavy a clear path. Davis gets his first touch, finds Ray Allen, tries to go out and pick Dunleavy. Ray splits it. Rondo finds Pierce. Granger trying to stay in touch with Paul. Down to 4 on the shot clock. Back to Ray Allen off the catch. Ray front rims a 3, and another rebound for Mike Dunleavy. Rondo chasing Diener. Yeah, but Diener doesn't go to the rim. He just goes through and comes right back out all the time. Murphy spinning baseline. Good block by Scalabrine. Late whistle. Oh, wow. That was Leon Wood is going to get the foul call. And 5:17 left to go here in the first. Here's Mike Dunleavy taking it strong to the bucket. Celtics and Pacers in a 1-point game. We're back in a 1-point game. 5:17 to go here in the first. Celtics with the lead, and this Celtic game is brought to you by Legal Seafoods. Remember, if it isn't fresh, it isn't legal. Let's check in for the first time tonight with our DCU sideline reporter, Greg Dickerson, battling the flu, but nevertheless manning his position right on the side of the court. As you can tell, Greg is
Mike,
there we go. There we go.
See, it's true. I really am sick.
I know you are.
You said to me before the game, is it you got a little fog problem? Yeah, I do. Jim O'Brien, never a problem upstairs with him. Talking to him before the game, he said certainly he's not happy at all with the fact that his team is 21 in 30 through 51 games. He said defense, I thought would be further along defensively. Thought, though, they've turned a corner the last couple of weeks. Communication is better. He said guys are now starting to take ownership of the defense instead of just saying, guess what, schemes and plans will work out. He adds it, schemes, they're irrelevant without mental and physical toughness. And you know what? You just have to have the desire to play good defense. Right now, only Memphis and Golden State are averaging more points given up than the Indiana Pacers.
Larry Bird, of course, in the house, was talking to Frank Vogel, one of the assistant coaches on the Pacers. He said Larry's pretty much at every practice, but is pretty quiet, just sits there, has his conversations with Jim O'Brien, but doesn't really get involved otherwise. Larry, of course, made the call on Jim O'Brien to be his head coach, said he's the perfect guy for this franchise, and time will tell. Rondo now double teamed in the corner, gets it to Pierce, open man Davis in the lane, who was in there for about a month. Rebound taken down inside, and a 24-second violation. And it's going to come back Pacer way. And they've got a 1-point lead. Celtics got the quick start here. Scored the first 10 points of the game. Since then, it's been all Indy. Well, they started settling for the outside shot all the time instead of going to the rim, and they're a little hesitant. There are no shot blockers down there. All they have to do is catch and go right up. Rondo extending his pressure a little bit on Diener, has him out there by the logo. 10 seconds into the possession. Foster rolling to the hoop, offensive foul. Brian Scalabrine giving it up. Well, he's got 2 fouls, Scal, so and one chintzy one. This is a good play by Scals. He'd been standing there for a full 2 counts before Foster got there. And Foster picks up his second foul. Will have to go to the bench. Harrison checks into the game, and Scal to the Boston bench, and James Posey making his first appearance. So the Celtics have Rondo, Davis, Posey, Pierce, and Ray Allen. Pierce trying to make a move, gets right by Granger, and then Harrison saying all I did was get here, but he gets the foul. David Harrison with the foul. Well, that's what they have to keep doing, is just go to the rim here. Nobody can play any defense there. Look at that. Pierce just gave him a little shake and bake, and off he went. So Pierce will be at the line for 2. 31 for Paul in the last meeting. And 11 rebounds. Pacers will come to Boston, and that'll be the third and final time the Celtics see them a little later on this year. Kendrick Perkins was out warming up and seemed to be moving very well, but Doc says nope, it's not going to be till after the All-Star break till we see Perk. Pierce now 16 straight free throws this year in this building.
That's a novel stat. They never kept those kind of stats when I was playing a coaching. 16 straight free throws in this building.
Well, we just had the graphic up there that it was 14 for 14 in the last.
But I mean, who's been keeping them?
Dick like Harrison, a little deep for him, and he comes up well short. Murphy, though, right underneath. And the foul is going to be on James Posey. Celtics getting in some early foul trouble here. Here's the injury to Perk on Friday night, and it's really tough to spot here as you watch Perk. It looked like a little bit of a push, and then right away just pointed to the shoulder, said later that he could felt it pop out, and that's, of course, he had the surgery. Let's check in with DCU sideline reporter Greg Dickerson.
Mike, you mentioned that Perk was out working out before the game. Spent about a half hour running sprints up and down the court, and then did some non-contact post drills with the coaching staff, specifically Clifford Ray. Also went out and was shooting those elbow jumpers for a few minutes as well. Talked to him afterwards. He said the shoulder really felt pretty good. Seemed to be able to raise it up fairly well when he was shooting those jumpers. He said he's targeting practice Monday when the team gets to Denver right after the All-Star break, and I think he's fully expecting to play on Tuesday against the Nuggets.
That would be good because the jury is still out as to when Kevin Garnett returns. Paul Pierce fouled in the rebounding action, so he's back at the line for 2 more. Pacers with a 1-point lead, 3:54 to go here in the first. Paul going to the All-Star game for the 6th time with those numbers. 25 and 5.
All right, now the Celtics big people are banging on the boards. The last time Big Baby got the rebound, put it back up. 2 guys hit him, no whistle. Pierce went in and got it and put it back up. He got the whistle, however. So Big Baby's in there battling. And that's what the Celtics will need.
Celtics 4 of 4 at the free throw line. The Pacers are 5 of 6. Rondo again, making Dina work a little harder. Harrison had a lane to the hoop. They didn't realize it. And Harrison has picked up his 2nd personal foul since checking in, setting the screen.
David Harrison, his 2nd personal.
So big guys getting in a lot of foul trouble here tonight. Leon Poe already on the bench with 2. Foster on the Indiana bench with 2, and Harrison playing with 2.
Well, both teams are going to end up playing with point guards in the post.
That's a small ball. Ray Allen back to Davis. Davis, good body control, but then couldn't put it down. Over to Granger. Diener will take it and make it. Three-point field goal for Diener and a 2-point Pacer lead. Matches their largest lead of the game. James Posey well short with that one. Celtics struggling from the field here. They're going to get Eddie House in the game next whistle. Celtics have missed their last 6 shots. And we're going to get ourselves a timeout. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go. First quarter, fast start. But the Pacers right back in this and lead by 2. We are back, and a quick reminder that Modell Sporting Goods, the official sporting goods store of the Boston Celtics, is offering you the chance of a lifetime to be an honorary Celtic ball kid for a game. The experience includes an autographed Celtic basketball, assisting NBA players during warm-ups, a Celtics Modell's t-shirt, and 2 premium tickets for the game for additional guests. Now stop by your local Modell Sporting Goods store today and enter for your chance to win this great experience for the February 27th game against LeBron and the Cavaliers. You have to be between the ages of 12 and 18 to qualify.
Number 6,
Eddie House into the Boston lineup. The Celtics hit 3 of their first 4 shots. They have just hit 2 of their last 12. Danny Granger is going to be at the free throw line. Nothing but net on the first. Let's take a look at tonight's official league leaders. They're brought to you by TD Bank North, the official bank of the Boston Celtics. This is I wasn't going to say anything. We are really trying to jinx this guy now. Most consecutive free throws made, longest active streak, 52 with that last one. Closes that second one in for 53.
You almost did it again.
Those are the league leaders. Brought to you by TD Bank North.
You'd be a professor emeritus
at Salem State.
Salem State.
That's right. Well, I'm a Boston State guy, so that would be fitting. Me and Tom Thibodeau. Davis rolls to the hoop. Good recovery by the Indiana defense. Eddie House with 7 on the shot clock. Gets it inside to Davis. Davis for 2.
Glenn Davis.
Nice pass by Eddie House.
And nice use of the glass there by Glenn Davis.
And he has a knack of showing it and then pulling it back, and tough to block him.
Kareem Rush in the game, misses his first shot.
2 minutes.
Final 2 minutes here, first quarter. Pierce, little crossover move, couldn't shake Granger. Gets it right back. Granger right there defensively. Pierce the pull-up. Rebound taken down and brought the other way by Rush. Granger, clean look. Buries it. Granger obviously a very good shooter, and he's got 6 points here early. Pacers with the 4-point lead. Tony Allen's going to make an appearance here in a moment. Pierce wanted to go back to Davis. Ray Allen in the paint. Little flip shot goes.
That's what they got to keep doing. Hit a few outside shots. That'll stretch the defense. Then head to the hoop. Come off the picks. Ready to roll.
Ray off to a great start. He is 5 of 7.
Well,
looks like Glenn Davis picks up another one.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Watch Ray goes through. Left hand.
Tony Allen.
Marquise Daniels is going to be at the free throw line here with 56.4 on the clock in a 2-point game. Misses the first.
How many fouls on Big Baby? 1 or 2?
Entering the Pacers lineup, number 4,
that is just one.
Okay.
One of 2 for Daniels. 3-point Pacer lead. Under a minute to go. Daniels will come out and cover Eddie House. Rush is on Ray Allen. Ray pops back out. Wants to do something on Rush. Davis comes to set a screen. Kicks it to the corner to Posey. Posey couldn't make the shot off the catch. Finds Tony Allen. Tony inside to Davis, and Glenn is going to get himself to the free throw line. Nice ball movement there by the Celtics. Kept passing up the shot to get the ball a little closer. And Davis will get 2 at the line.
Watch this as Tony Allen gets knocked off the 3, lays it to Big Baby. And I don't know who they called the foul on.
Murphy, I believe.
Yeah.
Not the foul was on Williams, actually. There he is. Celtics 4 of 5 at the line, 8 of 10 shooting for the Pacers. Celtics should see it one more time here in the quarter, trailing by 2. Harrison. And he uses all of the rim to get 2.
Harrison.
And Boston will look for the final shot here in the first quarter. 25-21, Pacers by 4. Ray Allen, Boston's leading scorer to this point with 12. Trying to work on Williams. Beats him off the dribble, lays it up on the drive, and an offensive foul is going to go on Ray Allen. Harrison
Offensive foul.
stepping in.
Well, let's see this one. There's Ray. Oh, he leaned into him. He leaned into him. He leaned right into him. Bad call.
Dunleavy needs a little help. Finally gets it in, and Daniels forces one up and front rims it. And the Pacers, after a rocky start, have got themselves a 4-point first quarter lead. So the Celtics come out quickly, jump out to a 10-0 lead here. But Indiana doesn't pack it in early, and Boston's got their hands full on the road. 1 down, 3 to play here at Conseco Fieldhouse. And the Pacers have a 25-21 lead. Comcast Sportsnet HD has arrived for Comcast cable subscribers. Tune in to every Celtic game, now home and away, on channel 852. Catch all the exciting action in high def as the Green go for banner number 17. Comcast Sportsnet HD, your home for Boston Celtics basketball in high definition. Just underway here, second quarter. The Celtics have Glenn Davis, Tony Allen, James Posey, Ray Allen, and Eddie House on the floor. Catch a break right there as Sean Williams picks up a foul. Let's take a look at the stats. They're brought to you by aceticket.com, Boston's best seats. You want the best seats in all of Boston for all sports, concert, and theater events? Call aceticket.com at 1-800-MY-SEATS. 22-9 was the run by the Pacers over the last 7:14 of that first quarter, where the Celtics were just 2 of 9 from the field after the quick start. And as a result, both teams now shooting in the mid-30s. Tony Allen, pull-up jumper. Wow, that was 2 feet short.
24-second shot clock violation.
Now, that was a hustle play by Big Baby to try and save that. But right now, some of the bench people are shooting air balls. We cannot have that tonight.
We cannot. Williams, Granger, Murphy, Rush, and Daniels are on the floor. Daniels, I thought of him really as a point guard. He's playing that position tonight. Because the Pacers down their #1 point guard, Jamal Tinsley. He's expected back sometime after the All-Star break. You can expect Daniels to do that. He'll try to post up Eddie House. And Eddie picks up the foul, and Daniels a chance for a 3-point play.
Now, this is the mismatch they're counting on to put their point guard down inside.
Daniels completes the 3-point play. And Jim O'Brien's club has opened up a 7-point lead. That's the largest of the night. This after a 10-0 start to the game by Boston. Tony Allen unable to find the range. Davis trying to keep it alive. He was the only green shirt in there with 4 Pacers. Williams back the other way. Finds Murphy for 2. So after a rocky start, the Pacers are rolling right now. They lead by 9.
Well, they're settling for outside shots.
Posey front rims a 3.
That is not going to do it, guys.
Granger to the basket.
What a nice shot that was. That was like it was on a string.
Danny Granger's got himself 8 points. Pacers by 11. So already in this league, in this game rather, with 10:20 to go in the second quarter, both teams have had double-digit leads.
Well, when KG has been in the lineup, they go inside and then through the defense. They have not been able to do that tonight.
Ray Allen gets the bump and will get to the free throw line. Veteran move there by Ray. Kareem Rush is going to pick up that foul. That'll be his first. Ray Allen now 3rd in the NBA in free throw percentage. Ben Gordon and Jose Calderon have moved ahead of him. Rondo and Pierce watch.
Yeah, the Celtics play the Knicks tomorrow night. And with a depleted team, you got to be worried a little bit about that. And you see Pierce and Rondo on the bench.
Daniels. Oh, nice move to the hoop.
Well, they got an angle on him, and I thought they closed him down, but he showed it and pulled it back.
Eddie House, quick move to the basket. That is slapped out of bounds by Granger. And gets a little rise out of the Pacer faithful.
Well, here's Eddie, gets by his man and goes up and lays it out there like a loaf of bread, and see you later.
Eddie House right off the catch knocks down a three. Paul Pierce is going to check back into the game in a moment. 9.5 to go first half. And that's going to be a bump on Posey outside on Williams.
I tell you, we're getting bumps down there called, and no bumps at the other end.
Here comes Pierce into the game. Ray Allen's going to get a rest. Ray sits down 5 of 7, has played all 15 minutes of this game, and he's got 14 points. Ray sits down with 1 foul.
Pierce, let's see if they put Pierce down on the box.
And he's tipped out of bounds, and the officials look at each other, and yeah, Glenn Davis got a piece of that, and it's going to remain Pacer ball.
Yeah, Granger was free on the cut.
15 on the shot clock. Tony Allen now defending Daniels. Loose ball picked up by Posey. Pierce up ahead. Eddie House doesn't hesitate and hits another one. That's a 2. Instant offense off the bench gets the Celtics back to within 6. Eddie House 2 of 3 in 6 minutes. Williams trying to work on Posey. James shuts him off, and Tony Allen nearly picked it off. Daniels back to Williams. He can make that shot. Missed it this time. Eddie House tipped it, and then Murphy gets another hand on it and keeps it alive for the Pacers. Rush will take it. Rebound to Williams. Williams will try. And the third time is a charm for the Pacers.
Well, the Celtics without their big people in there are going to have trouble rebounding anything. So everybody's got to go help on the boards. And they got to block further out and take the ball off in front of their face if at all possible.
Posey from deep.
Posey, 3-point basket.
James continues to show up amongst the league leaders from beyond the arc. Rated 25th, 26th going into tonight's game. Rush can't answer. And a foul is going against the Pacers. It's going to be Murphy picking it up. 7:58 left to go here. Celtics making a little move. They trail by 5. They'll have the ball when we get back.
Today, your identity is at greater risk than ever before. You can't prevent thieves from poking around your identity, but you can stop them before they use it. Early detection is your best protection, and Identity Truth is the earliest. Check out IdentityTruth.com today with a truly free 90-day trial offer. Visit IdentityTruth.com today.
8-2 run by the Celtics, and they are back to within 5 at 36-31. They'll have the ball when play resumes. And hey, if you're looking to secure tickets to sold-out Celtic games this year, discounts on the hottest Celtics merchandise, and/or the opportunity to purchase playoff tickets, now is your chance to join Club Green, the new official fan membership club of the Celtics, and you'll receive these great benefits and a whole lot more. To find out about the new Club Green and the 2 levels of membership, please visit Celtics.com or call 866-GO-CELTICS. Get your Club Green membership today. Time now for Gatorade heard around the cooler. I don't want to go near the cooler because Greg's got the flu, but what did you hear today?
Mike, I got close enough to Jermaine O'Neal to hear that the swelling in his troublesome left knee has finally gone down for the first time since he's been out since January 16th. The bone bruise has him missing 12 games now. He said in New York last week while getting treatment on that knee, quote, if your team is struggling, you're going to be traded, and I would just have to accept that. It's going to be tough to trade O'Neal, and people around here feel he's not going to be traded before the deadline next week. Instead, probably this summer when he has 2 years at $43 million remaining on his contract left to go.
That was a 4 and a 3, $43 million.
43 million with an M.
Life is good in this league, isn't it?
Boston.
Foul's going against Glenn Davis, so he now picks up his second personal foul.
His second. 3 of the Celtics in the period.
So Poe and Davis with 2 apiece.
Mike Dunleavy back into the Pacer lineup.
Mike Dunleavy has come back on the floor for the Pacers, so has Jeff Foster. Dunleavy deep. Comes up short, and Pierce has got the rebound. A behind the back move in a crowd of white shirts. Pierce into the paint. Eddie House, tough shot. Rebound to Granger. And again, Glenn Davis was the only green shirt under the basket. Granger spins. Foster back out to Rush. Rush spinning, kind of out of control, but is fouled as he goes through. And Tony Allen's going to pick that one up.
Tony Allen draws the foul. It's his first. 14 fouls.
That's 14 fouls on the Celtics here with 6:59 to go in the second quarter. Cut to the basket by Rush for two.
Well, there's a plethora of Celtics in foul trouble here.
Pacers down a whole lot better. They've committed 10 fouls. Tony Allen hard to the basket.
That's what they can do. Keep doing that. More of the same.
Diener trying to get it back in a hurry. Finds Rush. Rush. Good defense there by Tony Allen. Posey's on Dunleavy. Doc's going to get Rajon Rondo back in the game in a moment. Dunleavy off the catch. Nice look.
Jeff Foster from Mike Dunleavy.
Jeff Foster gets an easy two. 7-point Indiana lead. Indiana 18-10. They've been good this year in terms of points in the paint. Of late, anyway. And Glenn Davis, or is it Foster? Foster just picked up his third personal foul.
I don't blame Foster on that one. That was a non-call. Coming up with some unbelievable calls.
Harrison comes into the game and Foster sits down. Fouls just about even in the game. 13 on Boston, 11 on Indiana. Rondo gets it into Tony Allen. He's out there with Posey, Pierce, and Davis. Pierce to Tony on the cut, and Tony's going to get to the free throw line.
Well, loading up on Paul Pierce, and he's spotting it.
And Harrison picks up his third personal foul. 5:52 to go. First half. Back in the 7-point game, 5:52 left to go here in the first half. Tonight's bonus code brought to you by IdentityTruth.com. Early detection is your best protection against identity theft. IdentityTruth.com.
Well, take a look at this nice drive by Tony Allen as he beats the blitz and gets right by Foster. And then on the very next Celtic possession there, they are loading up on Pierce, and there's the good tough cut by Tony Allen, and he's fouled by, who was that?
That would be Kareem Rush.
Yeah, I thought you said it was on.
I did too.
On the big guy, Harrison.
That was a Wendy's. That's right, replay.
Was it that's right?
It was right. Harrison thought it was on him too. Probably because Rush is 21, Harrison is 13, and when the officials flash those fingers, you never know.
Backwards.
You never know. Tony knocks down the free throw.
Well, Pierce has only taken 3 shots in this game so far. Has 3 assists and 5 rebounds. And the Celtic that's taken the most shots has been Ray Allen. He's taken 7, and Eddie House has taken 5.
Celtics 9 of 10 at the free throw line. The Pacers 9 of 11. Dunleavy inside Harrison, and Glenn Davis a little too aggressive from behind, and Glenn Davis has picked up his third personal foul.
There's the pick and roll, and they never really helped Big Baby out as he was out there showing and hustled back to get his guy, but his man already had the ball.
You got to let that one go, right?
Almost, but hey, he's a rookie too. You know? But what happens with Dunleavy, you got to get up and crowd Dunleavy. A smaller player, I think, can really do damage on Dunleavy. And well, the Celtics are really good. Well, Leon's in.
Yep.
But Dunleavy, as tall as he is, looks over the defense on those pick and roll plays, and he does know the game.
Dunleavy has started all 95 games since coming over from Golden State. Leads this team in a number of categories. Rondo lays it down to Pierce, buries the shot.
That was nicely done by Rondo. He worked the two-man defense there and got Pierce an open look.
Rondo 4 rebounds and 3 assists in the game. He's yet to score. Dunleavy again looking to be the playmaker, finds Daniels inside to Harrison. Harrison turns, gets 2. Harrison with some serious size over Leon Poe.
Yeah, and he just backed him into the paint. And see of Leon.
Dinu will try to cover Rondo. Rondo beats him to the basket, too hard off the glass. Leon, the offensive board for 2.
That's what the Celtics need a little bit more of, is Leon on that offensive board.
43-39, kick back out to Dunleavy, fakes the shot and travels with it as he tries to make his move. No argument out of Jim O'Brien, an argument out of Mike Dunleavy, though, who said he got the ball down before he took the step. Turnovers are even now at 5 apiece in the game, and the Celtics have a chance to get back to within 2 after trailing by 11. Rondo back to Pierce again. Corner Posey. Posey's going to take a 3 and make a 3, and it's a 1-point game.
That was well done by both Rondo and Pierce.
Posey's 2 for 5 in the game. Both of them 3-point field goals. Jim O'Brien not happy with his defense. Takes a 22nd timeout. And with 4:15 to go here in the first half, the Celtics are back to within 1 at 43-42.
So get up, show off your chase card, and get noticed.
Let's take a look at tonight's Kia card. It's presented by Kia Motors. Kia, the power to surprise. And tonight we feature the opposing coach down there, Jim O'Brien. Coached the Celtics, of course, to the Eastern Conference Finals in the 2001-2002 season. Won an NCAA title as associate head coach with Rick Pitino down at Kentucky. And the son-in-law, of course, of Dr. Jack Ramsey, now the radio commentator for ESPN Radio on the NBA. And Jack Ramsey also coached this Indiana Pacer team back in the 80s.
He's married to the lovely Sharon, and Sharon is just the most lovely girl. And she said to say hello to the redhead from Needham, which I certainly will do right here.
There you go. Dinu looks up, sees his team is down to 7 on the shot clock. Gets it into Harrison in a pretty good spot. Can't hit the hook. Rebound controlled in there by Daniels, and Daniels has got a chance for a 3-point play. Paul Pierce is going to pick up that foul.
Hey, holding his nose.
Paul Pierce with the foul, his second.
Let's see what happened. Couldn't see it. People in front of me, but
the bucket at the line for your Pacers.
Tony Allen just took off when he thought that Pierce had the ball. That's a no-no. Wait till they have possession before you take off. Daniels. I mean, solid possession. That's a rule of fast break basketball.
Can't complete the 3-point play. Comes to Posey, hot from the outside, misses that one. Rebound taken by Dinu. Dinu's got help with him on the break. Takes it all the way himself. Missed it. Rebound in a crowd, ripped off by Pierce. Gets it ahead to Rondo.
I think Posey got a piece of that.
Pierce one-on-one with Dunleavy, and that's a travel.
Dunleavy hit the ball, I think. He hit the ball.
Daniels. Ray Allen defending him. Rondo's got Dina, slaps it away from behind. Picked up by Pierce, nearly turned over. And a traveling violation on Leon Poe with half court. Celtics with back-to-back turnovers here. Still trailing by just 3. 3:05 to go in the half. First 24 here for Indiana. Dunleavy will inbound at half court. again able to pick a pocket from behind. Ray Allen now straight up. He's got Poe and Posey with him. Posey just missed one from there and hesitated. Goes inside to Leon, and Leon is able to draw the foul on Harrison. They have it corrected on the scoreboard. That is the 4th personal foul on Harrison. 45-42 3-point game when we get back. We're back in a 3-point game. 2:47 left to go here first half. You can go behind the green on Celtics Now. Donnie Marshall, Laura Benke get Celtic fans closer to the action than ever before with exclusive interviews, fan emails, plays of the week, and much, much more. Celtics Now tonight at 10:30 on Comcast Sportsnet and on the new Comcast Sportsnet HD. Well, Leon Poe is going to have to come up with a big game here tonight. Certainly came up with a very big play the other night in Minnesota.
I want you to watch where Leon Poe comes from. He's the furthest on this thrust up the court, and yet look where he gets. Right in perfect position. That's the perfect cleanup hustle play by a big guy. And look at them. 4-5 Celtics up ahead of their defense. And there was Leon with the payoff putback.
It's been quite a couple of weeks for Leon Poe. Getting a lot of minutes with Kevin Garnett out. You can see the last 7 games averaging 11 and 7 rebounds, shooting 60% from the field. The proud father of Leon Poe III, or as he told me before the game, LP3, as we like to refer to him.
LP3.
LP3, yeah. And he, when Greg was asking before the game, what's he going to do over the All-Star break? He said, I'm taking little Leon back to the West Coast to introduce him to his family.
Oh, that's wonderful. He's such a great kid. Solid as they come.
Yep. Rondo defending Diener. Pierce is on Granger. That's where Diener wanted to go. Goes inside instead. Daniels trying to get the bump from Ray Allen. Can't get the foul. Rebound to Poe. Rondo directed some traffic. Leaves it for Posey. Rondo, a little stop and go. Takes it in the penalty. Nicely done, but a better block by Daniels on the way by. Rondo did a great job finding Leon. Inside, tipped away by James Posey. Gets it ahead to Pierce. Pierce to the basket. 46-45. Boston back to within 1. Dunleavy tempted to take a shot. Rondo right up underneath him. And the Celtics have a ball and a chance to reclaim the lead here in the final 2 minutes of the first half.
Well, they have the lead by 1 point.
They do, excuse me, that 9-2 run. Sorry, looking the wrong way at the scoreboard. Rondo lays it down. Oh, out of bounds. It'll stay Boston ball. 6 seconds on the shot clock.
Rondo got bumped big time. And remember I talked about the bumps. They didn't call it on Granger. Watch this. Well, here's the laydown. As he started to the hoop. Good block. Good block there.
4 on the shot clock. Rondo knows he has to take it and knocks down a 3.
Boy, he's getting to the point where when they have to have something, he can deliver.
First field goal for Rajon tonight. Celtics open up a 4-point lead with 1:11 to go. Daniels kicks it back out. Diener straight away. Buries it. One of the 3-point guys you cannot leave open. This kid will make open shots. 49-48. Boston by 1 in the ball. Under a minute to go in the half. Pierce in the paint. Tough shot. Makes it. Pierce with 10 points. Ray Allen with 14 to lead the way for Boston. Daniels double teamed on the baseline. Kicks it back out. Dunleavy. Granger. Diener again. Good ball fake. Sends it out to Dunleavy. Back to Granger. Misses the shot. Oh, big rebound inside by Rush. The Rush wants Thiago who's in the game. Thiago hasn't been seeing many minutes, but he'll get more if he keeps playing like that. 51-50, Boston's lead 1.
He's a wide body.
He is indeed.
And pretty active, too.
He's covering Leon Poe right now. It's not a bad physical matchup. Celtics looking for the final shot. Rondo in the lane. Offensive foul is going to be called on Rondo.
Terrible. That's another terrible call. This guy.
Offensive foul, Rajon Rondo, his second personal.
I'll tell you, this is awful. He just kept moving. He moved into him. That's the second one they bought. I'm with you, Doc. Second one, they moved up underneath the player, and they called the other way.
3.6 here for the Pacers to get a shot off. Nearly picked off by Rondo. Williams gets it, throws it up, and we will head to the locker room at halftime with the Celtics holding on to a 1-point lead. Boston got off to a great start here tonight. Opened up the game 10-0. Slid behind by 11. They come back to lead by 51-50 at halftime. Pace of the game, right where the Pacers like it. They score about 100 points a game. But the Celtics are up 1. Stick around for the halftime report.
Sportsnet.
Ladies and gentlemen, the National Basketball Association.
Tonight's AAA First Half Replay is brought to you by AAA Travel. Book your next vacation and book it now. Call AAA or go to AAA.com. Mike Gorman, Tom Heinsohn, glad you could join us here on a snowy night, both here in Indy and back home. 51-50. It's a 1-point game at the half. The Celtics have got the lead. Your thoughts on that first half?
Well, the Celtics got off to that quick start, and they really got a free-flowing offense, and then they started settling for the outside shot instead of moving the ball and penetrating and getting this other team into foul trouble, which they eventually did do in the second quarter.
Let's check in with that DCU sideline reporter and see what the coaches had to say. First of all, you okay there, Greg?
Yeah, do I look bad? Do I look as bad as I feel, Mike?
Yes. No. No. What the coaches have?
I'm going to give you a big hug after the game, Mike.
Appreciate that.
A couple of things. First, on the defensive end, they got to do a better job of defending the post. They felt that post defense really led to a lot of the wide open threes for the Pacers. They also want to see their guards do a better job of rebounding the basketball. Too many long offensive rebounds for the Pacers. They want to quicken the pace on the offense, and also on the offensive end, they want Glenn Davis and Leon Poe to make their moves quicker when they catch the ball in the post, feeling that they allowed the defense to collapse on them a little bit too much by holding on to the ball before they made their move.
Ray Allen checks the clock and buries a jumper. Celtics opening up the 3 at 53-50. Let's look at the halftime stats. They're brought to you by Ace Ticket for Boston's best seat. Call aceticket.com at 1-800-MY-SEATS. Granger finds Foster. Foster on the cut to Dunleavy. Rondo saw it coming. And the foul, I think, is going to be on Dunleavy. Yes, it is. A little push on Rondo.
A little push. It was a big push, but that was heads-up defense by Rondo. He had that spotted all the way. And at the last, once the official gets the worst of this one. Whoop.
Leroy Richardson, though, back on his feet. He's okay. Scal finds Pierce. Pierce will step back. Boy, he does that as well or better than anybody playing the game right now.
Well, that's the
step back shot.
That's the first time that they didn't load up on him, and it was single coverage. This is a tough matchup. And there's that low post offense that we're talking about. People getting in that position, they're going to have to play him.
8 points for Dunleavy on 4 of 6 shooting, and then a foul on the other end.
Take a look at this. This is great position by Dunleavy and a little fall away. I mean, he is a good shooter. And it's about a 5-inch difference.
Dunleavy the foul on the other end, his second. Scalabrini off the bounce. Good look inside for Poe. 57-52, Boston by 5. Starting off strong here in the third.
Night long they could do that, but they just did.
Murphy has to skip it to Granger. Granger with 5 in the shot clock gets in the paint and gets 2.
Well, he can shoot that kid.
10 points in the game for Granger. Pacers continue to hang around. Down 3, 57-54. Ray Allen's little floater too hard off the glass. Tipped by Poe, but too hard. Diener lets the dust clear. Gets by Rondo. And that's going to be a foul on Rondo. A little too aggressive on Diener outside.
That's 3 on Rondo.
His third. First of the Celtics.
17 minutes Rondo has played in the game. Dunleavy, wow. Dunleavy got pushed pretty good, made the shot anyway. Jim O'Brien not happy with the officiating crew and the lack of a call there, 57-56.
Well, he's not the only one.
Leon Poe roll into the basket over Murphy. Couldn't get the roll.
That was a nice soft shot, though.
Dunleavy finds Murphy down the baseline. Scalabrine there defensively. Murphy dips the shoulder. Oh, good block by Scal. Knocked away. Picked off, though, by Granger. No reset of the shot clock, so they're down to 7. And Diener rims out a 3. Good defense there by Scalabrine in the low post. Pierce back the other way. Lets it fly. Misses deep. And Dunleavy, who is indeed all over the place, gets the rebound. Diener off the catch. Rebound to Pierce. Rondo running the floor. Gets 2.
Great look by Pierce, and Rondo went right up and bothered that shot and then took off.
5 points in the game for Rondo, who got whacked on the top of the head as he was going through there. Foster is called for the foul.
Take a look at this nice play by Rondo. Bothers that shot right to Pierce. One look, and it was Rondo taken off wide open.
That is the 4th foul on Jeff Foster, which will really hurt the rebounding efforts here of the Pacers. Foster and Harrison both with 4 fouls. Nobody on the Celtics with more than 3, I do believe. Dunleavy. Pierce takes it off the deck. Looped ahead to Ray Allen. Ray pulls up. No. Rebound. Leon back outside of Rondo into the paint. Leaves it for Ray Allen. Ray, little floater for 2.
Ray Allen.
Well, I would tell you, that's another hustle play by Leon, who got up there. And that's hard running for a big guy, what he just did, and came up with that missed shot.
Ray Allen, who is not having the best shooting career, and that's an understatement of season rather of his career, has of late become the master of the kind of in-between game. Little floaters in the lane.
Watch Leon, who beats his man easily and then comes up with the miss. And there's the easy one. Nice read by Rajan, who laid it back to a good shooter.
Granger will be at the free throw line at the other end. Celtics by 5 here. Almost 5 minutes into this 3rd quarter. Granger now with 11 to lead all Pacers scores. Ray Allen's got 18 to lead Boston. Interesting position Brian Scalabrine takes in the low post on free throws. He turns his back to the basket and faces the player he's going to box off. Rondo misses a straightaway jump shot. Diener. 10 on the shot clock. Diener gets it back to Murphy. Murphy finds Dunleavy. He doesn't hesitate and knocks it down.
Dunleavy. Home run.
3-point field goal for Mike Dunleavy. He's 6 of 9 in the game, 13 points.
He was doubtful to start tonight, but he's not playing like he was doubtful.
95th consecutive start. Again, started every game since coming over in that trade. Pierce nicely off the glass. Back in the hands of Dino with 7 on the shot clock. To Granger. Off the bounce. Didn't catch any iron. Leon Poe right there and gets it quickly ahead to Ray Allen. Allen kicks it to the corner. Scalabrini outside Pierce. Good look to find him, and Pierce knocks down the 3. Nice job by Scal.
Your Pacers.
Scalabrini picks up his second assist. Celtics have opened up a 5-point lead at 66-61 here in the third. 5:53 to go here in the third, and the Celtics got a 5-point lead. You can show your Celtic pride on your ride this season by getting a specialty Boston Celtics license plate today. The first 1,500 applicants will receive a limited edition Kevin Garnett t-shirt and will be entered to win courtside seats. Pick up your application at the ticket sales kiosk behind Section 4 and help us raise money for a great cause, Children's Hospital in Boston. NBA 24 is brought to you by TD Bank North, the official bank of the Boston Celtics. Well, a big buzz in New York City this morning. New York Daily News with a big article out saying that the Knicks are trying to move both Eddie Curry and Zach Randolph in the next 7 days, 7 or 8 days left before the trading deadline. Celtics, of course, are going to play the New York Knicks tomorrow night at the TD Bank North Garden. That's our NBA 24 brought to you by TD Bank North. Ray Allen comes up with the steal. Celtics come into tonight's game 4th in the league in steals, then has his shot blocked and a jump ball is whistled.
Here comes Ray.
That was all ball.
Yep. But he might have got bumped before that as he was going.
Leon Poe comes up with the tip. And the Celtics still have 16 on the shot clock. Better than halfway through this third quarter. Boston the ball and a 5-point lead. 3-point shooting really the difference in this game. The Celtics have 24 field goals. The Pacers have 23. Scal misses deep, but Boston is 7 of 19 from beyond the arc. The Pacers are just 3 of 12. Make it 3 of 13. Ray Allen again looking for that in-between game. Kicks it to Scalabrini in the corner, and he knocks down a 3.
Well, they keep telling him to shoot the ball, and right now they're applauding what he did.
John Williams in the game. Good look for Rush on the cut, and he gets 2.
Rush.
69-63. Rondo, nice play. Rajon kind of hypnotized him a little bit there.
He came back, he made the big guy stay there, and nobody rotated to the open man. Watch, there's Leon, and somebody was supposed to be down there with Leon. And it was either the point guard or it was the bottom defender on the weak side.
Once again, Leon Poe is stepping up here. 10 points. Make it 11. He's got 9 rebounds in the game. He and Pierce are the leading rebounders for Boston.
You know, one of the things with Dick Harder's defense is that everybody has to move at the same time. Otherwise, it doesn't work. And that's where I think the Pacers are having troubles.
Loose ball tracked down the backcourt by Dunleavy. 8 seconds on the shot clock.
They're giving him a new 24-second as they said Leon had possession.
So Williams will inbound far side. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 4:08 to go. Daniels trying to move on Ray Allen. Good defense by Ray. And Daniels just makes the shot. 72-65. 7 on the ball for Boston. Rondo. Again inside to Leon. And he'll get to the free throw line. And Harrison commits another foul.
Rondo is picking apart their defense, and the Celtics are getting inside. Good move by Leon, and there's Harrison. Leon has got his head on straight, and Rondo is just finding it.
Harrison has to sit down. He's only played like 10 minutes in the game. He's got 5 fouls. Leon misses the first. Poe was 3 for 4 at the line. The Celtics are 12 of 14 at the line. The Pacers are 12 of 60. The Celtics average 2 more free throw attempts than their opposition over the course of the year per game. And the Pacers actually average 6 less free throw attempts than their opponents.
That's because they're a 3-point shooting team.
Williams trying to force the issue there. Rebound taken down by Rondo. That's his 5th. Rondo again. Ray Allen spins. Oh, that was nicely done. 20 points in the game for Ray Allen. He is 8 of 13 from the field. Celtics have opened it up to 10. They opened the game 10-0. Actually went behind by 11 in the second quarter early. Rush with time, and Rush, if you give him time, he's going to make a lot of shots. 3-point shooting, 4 of 14 right now for the Pacers. Approaching 2 minutes to go here, third quarter. 75-68. Rondo, nice little crossover, takes it to the basket for 2. Rondo once again stuffing the stat sheet. 7 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. And we're going to get ourselves a timeout. 2 minutes, 17 seconds on the clock. And the Celtics have got themselves a 9-point lead, 77-68 here on Comcast Sportsnet. We're back, 2:17 to go in the third. Celtics on top, 77-68. Here's another Wendy's That's Right replay.
I'll take a look at this as Rondo comes out, uses the Pierce pick, and goes right by and overpowers Daniels. As Daniels thought he had him blocked off, cut off the angle, but he didn't. That's right.
Pacers are going to send out Rush, Daniels, Williams, Granger, and Murphy. And while we have a moment here, here's tonight's legal seafood trivia question. Remember, if it isn't fresh, it isn't legal. What is the NBA average for free throw percentage? Is it 70%? 73%, 75%, or 80%? Multiple choice on the legal seafood trivia. I like that. We'll have that answer for you in just a little bit.
Kareem Rush at the line.
Kareem Rush will be at the line. Helps the percentage right there as he knocks that one down. Makes them both. 7 points and the ball. That's the way it's been for most of this third quarter. Eddie House is going to check in here in a moment. Poe has got Daniels on him, wants to do something, goes back to Pierce, then comes out, sets a screen for Pierce. Rolls to the basket. Leon can't bank it home, and it's taken down by Rush. Williams knocks down a 3. And suddenly a 4-point game at 77-73.
They stopped being aggressive right now, and they weren't getting inside the defense.
Rondo. And he gets fouled trying to make the pass to Leon Poe.
Marquise Daniels for the foul, his first.
Marquise Daniels picks it up. That is his first. Tony Allen,
On the Pacers.
Glenn Davis, and Eddie House are all looking to come into the game. Ray Allen's going to come out. House is going to come in for Rondo. There's a difference between a rookie and a second-year or third-year player.
Back in the lineup.
Davis is at the scorer's table. Tony Allen walked by him, checked into the game, and went in. Rondo knocks him down.
Well, they got to get Rondo out here. He's got 4 personals right now. Give him a little bit of a blow.
Murphy misses deep. Rebound Tony Allen. Good job boxing off Daniels and came down with the one-handed rebound. Rondo cross-court Pierce for 3. Got it.
Paul Pierce. 3-point basket.
Nice play. Good look up the floor. Nice look by Rondo to find Pierce.
Very efficient 20 points in the game for Pierce. 7 of 11 from the field. 2 for 4 from beyond the arc. Rush the up and under. Nicely done on Posey. Not too many people do that to James. 82-75. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Eddie House still trying to get himself in the game. Waiting for a whistle. Rondo pull-up jumper. Daniels comes away with it. Murphy takes it to the basket. Missed it.
Oh, he had to stretch a fur piece. Even get close to the rim that
Tony
time.
Allen trying to slash to the hoop. Goes underneath. Gathers. Count it. No basket.
No basket.
Traveling violation.
Eddie House back in the Boston lineup.
Let's take a look and see what we see.
Well, I can't see anything because people are jumping up in front of me here. Didn't see a walk there. He dribbled the ball.
Right there to contend, but Murphy stays with it and gets 2. And it's a 5-point game with 6 seconds to go. Pierce will look for the final shot here. Granger on him. Pierce, a step back 3. Granger got a piece of it, and it's a 5-point game at the end of 3. So the pace of the game more where the Pacers would like it, as we're probably going over 100 points here. But Leon Poe and company have got themselves a 5-point lead. 82-77. Celtics after 12 minutes left here at Conseco. Comcast Sportsnet HD has arrived for Comcast cable subscribers. Tune in to every Celtic game, home and away, on Channel 852. Catch all the exciting action in high def as the Green go for banner number 17. Comcast Sportsnet HD, your home for Boston Celtics basketball in high definition. Let's check out the stats 2-3, brought to you by Ace Ticket. Call 1-800-MY-SEATS for the best seats in Boston. Murphy off the bounce. And the foul is going to be on Glenn Davis.
Glenn Davis with the foul on the play, his 4th.
That's the 4th on Davis.
First on the Celtics.
And obviously the first on the Celtics here in the 4th quarter. Kareem Rush. Murphy again. For 2.
Murphy.
82-79, Pacers back to within 3. Celtics have Tony Allen, James Posey, Paul Pierce, Eddie House, and Glenn Davis on the floor. It's Granger, Williams, Rush, Daniels, and Murphy for the Pacers. Pierce back to House. Eddie lays it down to Davis. Missed it, kept it alive, but it's picked off by Granger. Rush misses a 3, and Pierce is all over.
We're back into shooting threes again. Rondo is picking apart the defense there with his passing and finding people underneath the basket.
Rush again. Over House. Buries it. And it's 82-81. The Pacers a rush of their own to start this fourth quarter. 13-5 is the Indiana run at the moment inside of Pierce. Tough little fall away is short, and Pacers have the ball and a chance to grab their first lead in a while. Daniels tries to dribble through a crowd and got stripped. That was not the brightest play. Tony Allen for 2.
They got fouled and they won't call it. Oh boy, this is like pulling teeth.
Williams right down the lane for 2. That was a bit too easy.
Leon really steps up, and he's probably the best of between the two, between Big Baby and Leon, really filling the gaps there so you can't get to the rim.
Pierce finger roll with the left hand. Davis an offensive rebound is partially blocked from behind. Daniels to Williams, pulls up for 3 and buries it. And Doctor's going to take a timeout. Pacers starting to heat it up a little bit from beyond the arc. And they've got themselves a 2-point lead. 9 minutes, 16 seconds to go here at Conseco. 80-84. Indiana's hit 4 of their last 5 shots, and they've taken an 86-84 lead. Still a long way to go, 9:16 in the game. Celtic fans, now is your chance to reserve a luxury suite for a Celtic home game this year. Whether you're entertaining clients or employees or just looking for a fun night out with family and friends, private suites are the perfect place for your group. Enjoy great views of the court, waitstaff service, catering options, and a whole lot more. To reserve a suite for a game this season, call the Celtics at 866-GO Celtics.
Well, here's some good offense by the Pacers. There's a nice strong drive with no help, and Williams scored there. And here is the Williams pull-up 3, as they had all the Celtics hustling back, but nobody picked up Williams.
Eddie House in the game now, picked up by Daniels. Williams has got Posey. Granger, good job defending Pierce, cut off the passing angle. Now they try to go back again. Granger denies the angle. Posey spins. Tony Allen pull-up jumper is short. Knocked away, but picked off underneath there by Granger. Rush to Williams. He's been hot. Misses that one. Posey, the weak side rebound. Gets it ahead to Eddie House. Into Pierce. And Paul will get himself to the free throw line. Murphy picks up the foul, his 3rd, and Pierce will have a couple of free throws and a chance to tie the game.
Well, here's what we're talking about, is hustling up the floor and then take it to the hoop. And there is the bang by Murphy, as Pierce made sure he was going to get to the line.
Pierce coaches the first one in. Here's the answer to tonight's Legal Seafood Trivia question. The NBA average for free throw percentage, what do you think it is, T?
I saw the answer, but I find it hard to believe.
75%. C. That is the average throughout the league. And here's the remarkable part. That is the exact same average 50 years ago in the NBA. Some things never change. A free throw is a free throw. They're going to make 3 out of every 4 of them. Eddie House with a steal. Gets it over to Pierce. Pierce thought about pulling up for the 3. Puts it on the floor now. Drives to the basket. And a blocking foul is called underneath. And Paul will get back to the free throw line. Williams picks it up.
His 4th to the Pacers.
Well, that's a good steal by Eddie. Eddie comes up with it. And then here comes Pierce right through. And he'll get to the line for 2. Now that's what you got to do in the fourth quarter, is go to the hoop. Get the ball inside. Find a couple of ways to score.
Mike Guntley.
That's Pierce's first miss in his last 19 attempts in this building. We stay tied at 86, 8:10 to play. Celtics are 14 of 18 at the line, and Indiana is rather 14 of 18. Celtics are 17 of 20. I thought of Marquise Daniels as a point guard, but that's what he is here tonight. Posey defending Williams. Pierce on Dunleavy. Eddie House trying to stay with Rush. No, rebound Posey. James Posey is a terrific fourth quarter rebound. Pierce again doing exactly what you want. Take the ball to the basket, and he will get his 5th and 6th free throws of this fourth quarter.
Mike Dunleavy with the foul on the play.
When you end up with a guy like Dunleavy defending you, you're going to have the quickness advantage. And Pierce did exactly what should have happened, is give him one fake, get him leaning just at least a little bit, and then go by him. Watch this. Just the least little bit of a lean.
He's there 9 times tonight. This is his 10th free throw attempt, and ball's 8 of 10. Ray Allen waiting to get back in. Pierce now with 24 points. Ray Allen's got 20. That'll be a trip on Tony Allen on the way by.
Tony Allen with the foul, his 2nd.
Ray Allen into the game, and Paul Pierce will sit down.
Celtics, Ray Allen.
See how long Paul ends up sitting. He's played 37 minutes of this game.
Well, this is the type of game that you kind of need him at this point. He's the only guy that really can take it to the hoop, and Tony Allen.
Leon Pogue got the hand in there to knock that away. Numbers on the break for Boston. Tony gives it up to Leon, and Leon is going to get to the free throw line. And Foster, who's another guy who's having a hard time staying on the floor here tonight, picks up the foul. That is his 5th.
Yeah, Leon made the steal. That's what I'm talking about. Leon closing down. Nice play. And off they went. And guess where Leon is? Up ahead of everybody. And there's the hard hit by Foster.
Leon turns around and sprints the floor.
He absolutely does. And for a big man, you know how difficult that is to acquire that mindset?
That's exactly what it is, too. It's a mindset.
It's a mindset.
Yeah.
And years ago, when the Celtics were truly an up-tempo team on every play, the big guys were always the guys that were substituted first for, because they wanted to keep them fresh. And the other team would keep their guys in there, and you would have a stamina advantage in the fourth quarter.
14 points in the game for Leon. Celtics nearly come up with another turnover. Daniels into the paint. Boy, Foster is such a good rebounder. Again, he's only played 15 minutes tonight because he's got 5 fouls. Dunleavy misses a 3. Eddie House sneaks in there for it.
And Tony's the guy that can go all the way.
Leon rolling to the basket, kicks it back out to Ray Allen for 3. Nice look by Leon Pogue.
He's got a feel for the game, Leon. He saw that good steal, and
Williams tries to answer and does.
Williams.
93-88, 5-point game as we approach the halfway mark here in the fourth quarter. .46% shooting. Ray Allen again front rims that one. 46% shooting for the Pacers in the game, 42% for the Celtics, but Boston with more free throws and better luck beyond the arc. Posey won't get Rush any room. Rush though, off the catch. Boy, he's got a smooth looking shot, that kid. Up ahead, Tony Allen. Crossover move on Williams. To Leon Poe. Nifty move with the dribble by Tony Allen, and he finds Leon Poe going to the basket. The Pacers take a timeout. The Celtics have opened up a 7-point lead. 5:30 left to go in the game.
Today, your identity is at greater risk than ever before, and it's much more than just your credit information. Early detection is your best protection, and Identity Truth is the earliest. Check out identitytruth.com today with a truly free 90-day trial offer. No credit card required. Just visit identitytruth.com today.
We're back in a 7-point game, 5:30 left to go. Let's take a look at another Wendy's replay.
Boy, this is a good one, too. As watch it goes to Poe. They jam him right out to Ray. Nothing but net. And then watch this real good play. A little crossover by Allen. And then he finds Leon. And that's the hard slam by Leon. So some great basketball right now. Keep penetrating, guys. Keep penetrating. That's right. Keep talking over that, don't I?
I will. That's okay.
Is that okay if I talk over that?
That's okay. No, but that's right. Oh, yeah. You can shout down those folks.
Can I shout down? That's right.
Yeah.
You give me license to do that?
I always give you license. It is Posey, Poe, Tony Allen, Ray Allen, and Eddie House out there with 5 and change left to go. Daniels, Williams, Granger, Dunleavy goes back to Foster, and Foster's going to get to the free throw line.
James Posey, his third personal.
That's the third on James Posey.
3 team fouls on the Celtics in the period. Jeff Foster at the line for your Pacers.
Foster will be at the free throw line.
Well, Pierce on the bench at a crucial time. And Rondo
too. I was just thinking the same thing. Two-possession game at 95-89. Tony Allen, again a strong move with the dribble, couldn't finish. Leon got a hand on it, but it's picked off by Foster. Those are a couple of guys who really go after rebounds, Foster and Leon Poe. Granger, tied up nicely by Ray Allen. The jump ball is called. Heck of a play by Ray Allen.
Sure was. Yeah, and he was headed to the hoop all by himself off Posey, and there is Ray.
Had 2 hands on the ball.
Yep, 2 hands.
It's embarrassing when a guy gets 2 hands on the ball. Lucky bounce for the Pacers, and they can't turn it into a 3. There's Foster, though, coming up with another offensive rebound. And they get a 3 on that one. Foster had 8 offensive rebounds against Portland the other night, and he came up with a very big one right there. One possession game, 95-92. Ray Allen kicks it out. Tony Allen deep. No. Rebound controlled by Granger. Faces a 3-point field goal away from a tie. Granger fouled by Posey as he makes his move, and Paul Pierce is going to come back into the game. So is Rajon Rondo.
James Posey draws the foul, his 4th. 14 fouls on the Celtics.
14 foul on the Celtics, so a non-shooting foul. We'll have Mike Dunleavy inbounding about 3 feet off to our left. Posey has got Williams. Granger defended by Pierce. Misses the shot, and it is Rondo up there for the rebound.
Rush it up the floor and don't let them get their defense set. Right now, you don't want to play half-court basketball. You want to play opportunity basketball. Attack, attack, attack.
Pierce trying to do just that. spins, gets double teamed, leans in, kicks it out top. It'll be Posey way off the mark, but there is Pierce. Couldn't put it down in a battle with Foster, and Foster comes away with it. Daniels, the bounce pass deflected by Ray Allen, but it goes off Williams out of bounds. Nice hands by Ray, and the Celtics get it back up 3 with 3:36 to go.
There's a bounce pass, and Ray just got a piece of that and went right off of Williams.
Celtics turnover free here in the fourth quarter. Pierce nearly made a liar out of me. Ray Allen, time. Rebound, Dunleavy. 95-92. Pacers trail by 3. They got the ball. Dunleavy thought about the 3, goes inside instead, and Williams turns and gets 2. 95-94. Celtics will take it under 3 minutes on this possession. Rondo. A floater for 2.
Yeah, and Daniels went right underneath the pick and still couldn't stay with Rondo.
Rondo's got 11.6 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals. And he's done it in 29 minutes. Granger. Ooh, an easy one. He missed it, and Pierce rips it off. Celtics now 3-point lead and the ball. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the game. Back into the hands of Rondo. Rondo looks like he wants to take Daniels again off the dribble. Gets the bump, does not get the call. Rebound taken down in there by Williams. Poe out to meet him.
2 minutes.
Daniels. Wow, made that trickier than it needed to be, and it's taken down by Ray Allen. Sunset numbers momentarily on the break. Ray thought about the 3 in the lane. Pierce says, nope.
They had the one-man advantage, and all they had to do was go to the hoop, and I don't know, somebody called out a play or what.
No, I think it was just Paul made that decision. Gets into the paint, gets to the basket, and gets fouled, and will get 2 with 1:32 to go, and his club up by 3. We're going to get ourselves a timeout. 92 seconds to go in the game. Rajon Rondo, nice little floater in the lane here. Boston by 3. Pierce at the line when we get back.
Boston Celtics basketball on Comcast Sportsnet was brought to you in part by Southwest Airlines, by your New England Ford dealers, by TD Bank North, by Supercuts, by Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, and by Foxwoods Resort Casino.
We're back with about 32 to go in this one. 97-94. Celtics are on top by 3. And a reminder, tonight's Celtic game is brought to you by Legal Seafoods. Remember, if it isn't fresh, it isn't legal.
Let's take a look at this really nice play by Rondo. As he comes off the pick, and there's McDaniels just waiting for him and just overran the play, and Rondo just stopped it. A little floater goes.
Rondo 4 of 8 in the game tonight. He is right, as I said, he really stuffs the stat sheet. And playing in front of his mom tonight, who made the trip up from Louisville. Nice lady. Had a chance to meet her earlier in the season. Yeah, very nice lady. All right, Pierce at the line. And he will get 2.
She's a grandma, too, so.
Doesn't look like a grandma. Pierce now with 25, Ray Allen with 23, Leon Poe with 16, and Rondo with 11. Pierce has made it a 2-possession game here with 1:32 to go. Celtics getting a big advantage. 10-2 in free throws in the fourth quarter.
Well, Pierce has been going to the hoop. That's what you want to do in the fourth quarter.
Travis Diener, who's been on the bench for a while, back in the game. Boy, Foster rolled to the hoop, as you can see, was wide open. And we got a defensive 3-second call against Boston. I think it's against Pierce.
3 seconds. Technical foul.
Chance to remind you, tonight's Boston Celtic game brought to you in part by Southwest Airlines. Remember, they are the official airline of the NBA and your Boston Celtics. Granger makes the tee. Still a 2-possession game, though, at 99-95.
Well, they tied up Dunleavy. And he couldn't find anybody, to tell you the truth.
Granger comes up shooting, front rims it. That's a big rebound right there by James Posey. Posey with 5 rebounds.
Need a hoop here, Mike. Need a hoop here.
Celtics are rebounded by 7 in this game, but it looks like they're going to be able to escape Pierce. Step back, and he buried it.
Oh, Pierce.
Again, a very, very tough shot, and he is as good as anybody in the league. We got a timeout. 52 seconds on the clock. Celtics up by 6 now, 101-95. We're back with 52 seconds on the clock, 101-95. Here's that last bucket by Paul Pierce.
Well, in the post it goes, and he works Granger. Little up fake there, and then the fall away. Got it to go. And is that a happy Paul Pierce? You better believe it.
Not a happy Larry Bird. Dunleavy to inbound right above us. Under a minute to go in this one. Good position inside. Taking away the rebound, his 7th of the night to go with 7 assists, 11 points, 2 steals, and only 2 turnovers. That's tonight's tough play of the game. It's brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Visit them at newenglandford.com. We'll take a look at it between free throws here as Rondo misses the first.
Yeah. Watch him come up underneath like he did with
Dirk.
Yeah, Big Nowitzki. It's a little away from him and then made the basket.
That's our forward tough play of the game. Leon Poe has come back out of the game.
Well, they're going to be shooting threes, so they want smallish type people in there.
Big free throw there by Rondo because he makes it a 7-point game. 3 scores now necessary for Jim O'Brien and the Indiana Pacers. They're going to take a timeout. It's a 20-second timeout. 42 seconds to play here, fourth quarter, and the Celtics with a 7-point advantage, looking for their 40th win of the year. We'll be back with you tomorrow night. TD Bank North Garden is the scene, and the Knicks, always fun to see. You never know what you're going to see. Last time the Knicks came to Boston, they lost by like 112. We'll see what happens tomorrow night. Celtics and the Knicks. 7:30 for the tip, 7 o'clock for pregame live with Gary and Donnie.
I wonder if those rumblings about trades of Randolph and Eddie Curry will affect the morale of that team.
What's left of the morale of that team. Right. New England Ford Dealers Celtics postgame live coming your way next. Gary, Donnie in the studio. Tommy, Greg, and I here in Indiana. Doc's press conference, player interviews, the Tommy Award, all coming up on New England Ford Dealers postgame live. Granger got himself inside the three-point line. Same thing with Rush. He takes a fall away, misses it. Rebound again to James Posey.
That's the good play. Get it to Ray.
Ray keeps on going on the baseline, sends it all the way back out to Rondo. Rondo, nice fake. Gets it to Pierce. Dunleavy looking over to the bench, and Jim O'Brien says, don't foul. They come back to Tony Allen. Tony gets into the lane, and Tony gets himself 2, and sayonara. That's the ball game. 104-95, Celtics by 9. And Boston has won their 40th game of the year against 9 losses. A block down low. Granger throws one up and in with 4/10 of a second to go, but that's only going to change the final score. And the Celtics win this one by 7. Tom Thibodeau happy with his troops here tonight. Celtics come into a tough building and win a tough game over the Indiana Pacers. Final score 104-97. We'll be back in a moment to wrap it up. Big nights for Paul Pierce. and Ray Allen. They lead the way with 28 and 23 respectively.